chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Air Force Falcons, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Falcons will kick it away to start. And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Duke's offense will have the football first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right. David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Got him downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than we saw right now.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, early in the game, I love when you set the tone and make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. Nice job getting him on the ground, getting your first sack of the day. Listen, they had 3 last week, but they want to continue to build on that number and keep getting it higher, and that's a great start.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. So Air Force's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean,
oh, he's going to go up top. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. He's not afraid to go deep. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Air Force. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. He's no stranger to the end zone. His 50th career touchdown grab.
Doesn't matter who's calling plays. Doesn't matter who the quarterback is. You throw this guy's direction if you want to win games. He is a difference maker. He's one of the best in the nation. 50 touchdown catches is incredible.
It's just incredible production and just sustained production consistently week in and week out in the lineup. You know, you're going to throw him the football. You know exactly what you're going to get. What an unbelievable number to hit.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
Man, I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Off play action. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Quick release on the RPO. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to set up the screen. Across the 15. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. The Falcons are in the hurry up. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. He's into the end zone for the 2, and the lead is now at 16. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his second PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? And the Blue Devils will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Touchdown, Air Force! Stealing a score on special teams. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on them. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Verrier. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Working the middle. And they exploited that soft spot in this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Blue Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. It's complete on the right side. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Blue Devils kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella.
Touchdown, Duke! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Cooks. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He'll start this drive going to the air. Fires one high and deep. Caught at the 25. Finds some room. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Falcons.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at his own 16-yard line, and he just couldn't find the corner on that return. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Got a man in the middle. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. After the filthy move, he's got room. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Now they've got it at the 44 on first and 10. Right on the money.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route. You've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside.
Turning it on. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Blue Devils. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Slips through the line. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. Here's the heat. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. They go to the ground. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Falcons moving quickly to the line. They'll try to get the first through the air. Looking to the big tight end. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Now on first and 10 from the 35.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's...
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with a big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's got an open man. There he goes to the right. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. UTEP packed a wallop today, and in many ways it felt like it packed Miners Nation with them too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead it felt like a walk through the park at El Paso.
To the air on 1st down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it at the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Falcons.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Verrier. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Blue Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. A strike downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He'll pull it down. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Blue Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun to give, looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. There he goes. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Blue Devils are flying down the field. With the run on 1st and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's why it's hard to run down by the goal line. The defense just has so many bodies crowded into the line of scrimmage. Offense couldn't get it done that time.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal looking to throw. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Good, right down the boulevard. Had to settle for the field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick.
Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This one's complete.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Quarterback making checks. They're going to throw it to start the drive. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The Falcons want to crank the tempo. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Touchdown Air Force! And they take it in for 6 more points. Why not double the try total and go for 2? The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Verrier. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D-linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And the Blue Devils will punt it away on 4th down. They finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be going for it all. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except the ticket holders. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got his man downfield. Got enough space. Touchdown, Falcons. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently, does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the catch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. On target. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. The Blue Devils want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield on first down.
Oh, my God.
Firing to the right, complete. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Caught in the backfield, it's very air. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Dances away. Oh, he's got some space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Blue Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. The Blue Devils really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. And the Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Trying to turn the corner on the left. Gets it past the marker. He'll go out of bounds right at the 36-yard line, and the running game making its presence felt. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham.
The Blue Devils will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He lobs one high down the left side. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got his man. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Falcons want to move quickly. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They just keep firing. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
The Falcons can really attack on this 2nd and short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch on 1st down from the 13-yard line. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Air Force! On the double.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his man. It's Ingram. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Off the play fake. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. And the Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to pass. It's Hunt. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Great place to start for this offense. They'll leave it with him. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Falcons. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Blue Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And the Blue Devils send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They've been dominated. Now they'll try to execute to their own standard. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. And the Falcons racing to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, he'll throw it. Going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Falcons line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Cooks. Breaks into the open. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Quarterback may change this route. Hauls it in. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Out of bounds at the 17. Big pickup there, not only in yardage, but it gives him some breathing room. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Bought a little time, lets it go. Working that left side now. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air. It's Hunt. Dumps it to the back. He's got his man. Makes the grab. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Caught over the middle. It's Ingram. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on second down. Throws for the tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. Offense in a bunch formation. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. The Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Try to get it to the edge. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. It's a running room. The 20. He's at touchdown Falcons. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed. He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking downfield, it's Hunt. Get it out on the screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He gets a block. And the returner will be brought down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long...
Looking deep down the right side. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow...
And he ends up taking a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumps.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. They have not been able to cover this guy all day.
Nah, I tell you what, this offense is featuring him. They're doing a really good job. This guy is explosive. He's dynamic. He's making big plays, and heck yeah, I'm going to get him the football as many ways as I can. Kudos to the offense for finding the guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Back to throw, it's Hunt. Oh, after him! Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. The give out of the gun. Gets away from one, finds some space. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He's brought down, but did you see the hit this freshman took as he delivered the football? They punted away on 4th down. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Lofts one high and deep. Makes a catch at the 15. Touchdown, Falcons. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Last drive was a quick 3-and-out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. Turns it loose. It's complete. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Defense in press coverage. They'll try the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Blue Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go right back to it. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. Touchdown Air Force! Special teams proving to be special. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Safe completion on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
Looking to throw, it's Hunt. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Blue Devils decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll return it from around the 50. And the returner will be dragged down. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Got it set up on the outside. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Falcons. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Out of the gun, looking to throw.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And the returner will be knocked down. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Blue Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Hunt. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Air Force.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Third down after the run. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Blue Devils line up to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. Looking for the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Back to pass, it's Hunt. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Wants to fire on second down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Brings it in down the left side. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
29.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Powers through the defender.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board and figure some things out because this wasn't a great day.
And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Converts on 4th down. Still going. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. The Falcons getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in stride inside the 20. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him. There's a flag on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They'll line up to go for 2. Now the play fake. Quarterback adapting. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Hunt. And as he throws, and it's incomplete as he tried to lob it in with perfect touch. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Just a short pass to the tight end. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Punt is in the air on 4th down. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. And the Falcons come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Here we go, here we go. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Marshall. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Hunt. Here's a throw downfield late. And the pass falls to the ground, and the ball game is over. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This